How's it going, everyone? It's Nathan from Nathan's MRE, and today we have a very special ration. Today, we have a old brown bag, mini number 12. This particular mini number 12 is the Escalloped potatoes with ham. And of course, this one's made by Right Away Food Companies, Food Corporation. And this kind of fell in my hands from Foreign MRE. This was sent to them by a YouTuber, his YouTube channel, Morning Wood, believe it or not. The link will be in the description for Foreign MRE and Morning Wood's channel. Cannot be more thankful to get this. I have not done this particular menu. I did a case in 1987, brown bags, when I first started this channel. It did not have this in it. So like always, the knife, we just sharpened her up. Links in the description. My Amazon store, there's also other stuff from the Amazon store, other rations, and various camping supplies. So, let's go cut her open from the back. It's a very thick plastic. This thing, take a good smell over here. It smells old. It smells like you would expect. And this could be good. Depends on how it was stored, really, on the shape of this. I've seen some of these meals were fairly good shape, some of them were fairly not. Here's everything that's in it. And it looks like, let's see, so we have 3081. What is this? Cheese spread. It's been a little while since I've done these. It doesn't feel like this cheese spread is all blown up or anything. So it should be interesting. Okay, so moving on, we have our main Escalloped potatoes with ham. And this was made in 1992. And this brownie chocolate covered brownie is made in 1993. So it's going to be a 1993 ration, not 1991. But that's okay. It doesn't really make any difference. We have the old school ration heater, the cardboard version. These always work good. This is a TruTech incorporated one. It's almost guaranteed to work. So like I said, we have our cheese spread, we have our brownie chocolate covered, we have our standard issue crackers, and then we have our drink or cocoa beverage powder, type 1 fortified. Accessory pack, we'll have a, I don't know if I've ever seen one of these before, a sugar-free diet soft drink mix. It doesn't feel like there's anything in it. That's interesting. With natural lemon flavor. Come back to it. We'll come back to it. We have some Tabasco sauce. Looking a little bit on the clear side, but usually it's probably still good. Standard issue MRE spoon. And our accessory pack. Oh man, I see the taster's choice in it. So let's see here. Oh yeah, then we have a side of applesauce. That should still be good. We'll see. Taster's choice. Feels like it's good. Whether it has a black mold, we don't know. Standard issue matches for those years. The TP got kind of squished, but still functionable. We have iodized salt. Feels good. We have our cream substitute. That feels good. We have a wet nap moist towelette. We have a Domino sugar. Everything feels like there's no moisture, like maybe it was stored correctly. We have a pack of standard issue gum, and that, my friends, is all that's in this ration. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do our ration heater next. We got the water for the coffee. We're wishful thinking. We're thinking the coffee's gonna be good. And we have water for the cocoa warming up as we speak. So I get this bag open. This thing kind of smells little library booky, as you might say. The whole ration does. That's really normal for these old rations, though. Okay, so we got this thing opened up. Let's go ahead and crank open our main. It's like got a little bit squished, but it should be fine. These old retort pouches are pretty tough. There we are. Nice brighter green than what they usually are. Our water's done. So let's go ahead and, yeah, hell. These heaters are pretty nasty as far as getting stuff all over your main pouch. So I like to do them like this. And a lot of you guys don't agree with me, but we're gonna do it anyway, right? All right, so we're gonna go and put some water in the ration heater. And that is W-O-T-E-R, not W-A-T-E-R. Go up to the line. We're gonna fold this over, maybe just once. We're gonna get that nice and saturated. Okay? And then we're gonna take this, we're gonna cram this in the box first. I'll leave that out. We're gonna cram this in there like that. And my experience is from doing, well, let's be honest, hundreds of these. If you leave the top of the bag open, it'll actually take off better. It's like you close it up and it can't breathe, it'll kind of hinder it. So let's set that there. Let's set that maybe for right now. It's kind of wishful thinking to think that's going to work, but it should. Set that right there. Let's go ahead and let me get some glasses or tray and or water that's heated up. Okay, so first of all, the sugar-free diet soft drink mix. Let's see if this is even good. Hopefully it is. I've never had this before. And it looks like it's still all powder. It is. That is a tiny... Oh, it smells weird. It smells old. Oh, it might just be the package, though. That smells disgusting. It's just white powder, though. You can see it right there. Let's, does it even say how much to mix it up? Well, let me get it over the tray now. Let me see directions. Empty contents in the glass. Add 8 ounces of water. Very cold water. Stir well. All right. That is a tiny amount of, look at that. That's probably a half a teaspoon. It smells weird. It's got a few little chunks in it, but I don't know. Oh, I got some dust. Jeez. 8 ounces, about half a glass. Probably about like that, I would say. And it's got all kinds of floaties in it. Look at that. Look at that. Let's kind of let it sit there and do its thing. We'll stir it before we drink it. All right. Next up is a Moldy Taster's Choice. See, one of my viewers actually have their YouTube handle is Moldy Taster's Choice. That was kind of funny. And gotta be careful with this stuff because usually it could be pretty funky and probably take you out. We cut it a little bit too high. Oh, it looks promising. It looks real promising, actually. However, before you drink it, and we're good, that says a lot about this ration, too. That it's probably been kept in a good place, and that says a lot about the rest of it. Ration heater is working. It is getting very hot. We probably need to get that the hell off the table because it's gonna melt it. We'll put that down there. That ration heater freaking stinks like nobody's business. Moving on. Get her spoon out. We'll give her taster's or non-moldy Taster's Choice a little stir. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and put that on the back burner here. Let's get out the cocoa beverage base mix. And there's Terra Notch right there. Let me give her a little tappy tap, tap, tap. And we'll go ahead and tear it across the Terra Notch, just like so. Take a quick look at it. It looks perfectly fine. Usually these are. There's that. And man, that ration heater stinks. Now, The smell when I open the bag smells like the Ration Heater. The moldy smell, that's the smell I'm getting off the Ration Heater right now. It just kind of smells like old, moldy, I don't know, like your grandma's house, right? If you're smelling that, it might be a little bit worse than anybody's grandma's house. All right, there's that. Pull some of the dust off. And next up, we're going to unpack our brownie, chocolate covered brownie. And it looks pretty good. We're probably going to have to cut it down like that. It looks really good. Look at that. I think Art Need is going to review, was it the ham? I don't know what number it was, but it was ham. But they're not used to eating old rations. It might be pretty interesting to watch them. I don't think they've reviewed it yet, but they should any time here. All right, give her a little squish on the cheese spread. The cheese spread, this is the old, it's like a funky style package. I'm not really sure. It's been so long since I've done one of these, if I've seen a package just like this. It's got a tear line down below. We know we sure as in the hell don't want to tear all the way across. We're going to have a big mess. So let's go ahead and cut a little notch in the side so we can just squeeze her on out of there. We'll squeeze it up here and take a look at it. Oh, buddy. Thought it was, after looking in there, I'm like, is this peanut butter or cheese spread? But no, my friends, that's cheese spread. Look at that. It doesn't smell bad. I mean, define what bad is, really. We'll see. Little hiss in the crackers. We'll kind of cut that open a little bit so we don't destroy them. Getting them out. The crackers actually look good. They smell a little bit bleachy. Definitely still edible. See, the main's still cooking down there. Everything else pretty much done. Let's just take another look at this here real quick. I mean, it's like brown, right? It's the same color as a cracker, a little bit darker. It doesn't smell bad, though. What's weird about it? I mean, it looks freaking... I don't know. Dare me to eat it or what? A lot of you probably screaming no. Usually they smell like dirty socks, but it doesn't this time. Still tastes good. Really good. Might be a mistake. It's just discolored. Oh, really, really good, actually. Okay, we're gonna get the applesauce open. We're gonna dump it in the white bowl so you can see a little better what color it is. Sometimes it's hard to tell on this. Give her a little squish. It's got a big 2 on the back of it. Applesauce RAF. There we are. It's a little bit on the dark side, which is pretty common for this stuff. Let me grab a towel. I got crap all over me. Well, wait a minute. Well, what the hell are we doing here? We got our moist towelette. It's a very thin. It smells like straight out rubbing alcohol. Standard issue, very thin moist towelette, but it is just enough. Wipe your hands off. You're trying to wipe other parts of your body, if you know what I mean. It may not be strong enough for that. So, Our main is nice and hot. We'll go ahead and pull it out. And the reason why I do this, especially on these older ration heaters, they're so damn messy. You don't want crap all over your pouch and you're dripping it in your food. So here's the pouch, nice and clean. The ration heater is still hot in the box. And we'll get this little squish around because it get kind of hot on one side and on the other. And I can feel chunks of potatoes in it. We'll squish that down. Blast her open with the knife there. The knife is pretty sharp today. Oh yeah, actually it looks really good. It smells good too. Let's go ahead and ooze her on out here like a tube of toothpaste. Oh man. Somebody already eat this. It's kind of the way it looks. This might be ABC, right? Already been chewed. Okay, wipe this coffee off her spoon real quick. Don't want to interfere with her taste buds here. Alright, so our nice heated Escalloped potatoes with ham. A lot of big chunks of ham in it. Look at that. It smells like smoky ham. You can smell the potatoes in it. That's actually really good. That's not bad. Has a nice smoky flavor to it. Really good. You don't taste the preservatives. It's not overheated. It's heated up just enough. I would say if I was in the 80s and early 90s in the military, well, they probably only had this early 90s, this menu, I would be going for this. This is a nice hearty meal. It doesn't taste weird. Almost anybody could eat it. Oh, wait a minute. This might be the best dark brown bag meal I've ever had. And I've done, let's see if I cut my finger off here. I've done Escalloped potatoes before in an EverSafe, a newer EverSafe MRE. It was really good also. Woo! Smells a little bit like vinegar. A little bit in the corner here. Pretty good. That's pretty good. If you guys don't like bland stuff, Tabasco sauce is perfect. This was a good menu, man. I don't know why they ever quit making this. It's a real close inspection. Well, before we dip the spoon in there, let's do this. Let's stir everything else up that we need to stir up. We can cross that with the coffee. That's not going to hurt us. Wipe that off. And we'll stir our sugar-free drink. The sugar-free drink's pretty dark, which is bizarre for how little amount of powder that was. All right, so anyway, the applesauce, it looks a little weird. It smells a little bit acidic. I don't know if that's any good or not. We'll just kind of go slow at it here. Doesn't taste bad. It looks a little funny. I'm scared to eat too much of that. Man. So far, we're doing real good. Now, this might be where everything comes to a screeching halt. It just smells like a cherry beverage base powder. Instead of all that powder, it's just a half a teaspoon, though. But it's just as dark, just as rich looking. tastes fine. It tastes fine. I guess all the smell of it was the package. Yeah, the package smells like dirty socks. But the drink itself is good. This meal must have been stored in a pretty good place for a lot of years. Otherwise, there's no way. Let's go ahead and take a drink of her cocoa beverage powder. Look at that. That looks freaking awesome. Smells good. It's not bad. It's slightly funky though. Just a little bit on the weird side. A little bit of mothball background kind of taste going on. Not bad at all. Okay. So, the fudge covered brownie. Usually these old desserts are always good. Oh, it's got nuts in it, but they're not rancid. Look at that. It smells a little like the fruitcake. It's more like a chocolate nut bar than a brownie. Look how white the nuts are in it, though. It doesn't taste bad at all. No foul taste. Those old dessert bars are always good. So let's go ahead and take a dive into the past with some non-moldy taster's choice. Let's go ahead and try a little sip of this. It looks nice and dark. Smells good. Has a nice hard bite to it. A little bit on the bitter side. A lot of guys like that taste. And whatever you're into, really. You guys probably think I'm nuts for eating this cheese, but it doesn't taste bad. Look at that. It's like a little turd in there. Looks like you're sitting outside eating your scalloped potatoes and ham, and some bird flies over and just drops a little nugget right in there, right? That actually makes it very, very good. One more thing that we're going to go here for this video. Ends up being an hour and a half long. Kind of a little squidge in there. We'll blast a little bit of this in there. Oh. Emphasize on a little bit, huh? Gotta get her nugget. Oh, it's stuck to the bottom of the spoon. Good enough, though. Yep. That's it. That's what you need. Little cheese, little heat in it. That's it. Overall, good meal. Back in the day, this would have been a 10 out of 10 for me. I would say today, she's dwindled down to like a 7 out of 10, I think. A little bit of age on it. That's going to be it, guys. That's going to be all for the antique, we'll call it. This one was mini number 12 Escalloped Potatoes. Thanks for watching, guys. Special thanks to foreignmre.com. Special thanks to Morningwood. Links will be in the description, and we'll see you later.